Goose Nation, all systems go.
Washington College's senior capstone experience, a culmination of the highest, truest expression of yourself, as well as the quintessential representation of your undergrad journey.
Oh, no, I can't. That feels much better.
Hey, my name is Andrea Primus, and I'm here to make your life better and your SCEasy. I'll be providing pro tips, life hacks, and foolproof advice that can help steer your ship. Pro tip number 1, do something you like, something that is representative of you. The more you want to work with and share your progress, the better your final product can be. Don't fight the presence of your SCE in your life. Don't let it get in the way, and instead do your best to make it cohesive and symbiotic with the other things you have going on. Pro tip number 2, let your work work for you. Stack your classes, find your people, be prepared to use your junior seminar to your advantage, and remember, organized notes can be helpful always. Pro tip number 3, take free money. There's free money for students as well as other amazing student-oriented opportunities. There's grants like Sophie Kerr, there's internships, museum and library access, study abroad programs, and so much more. Pro tip number 4, inspiration and immersion are key. Make your SCE fun. Interpretations are everywhere. Your topic is surely to have music, art, food, points of interest, games, fashion, and so many other unique and nuanced aspects surrounding it. Though these offshoots may not fully hold academic merit independently, they will surely lead you to where you need to be. Time management is your friend. This is a priceless life skill. Take your time. Relax, breathe. Small steps are often the way to go. Tortoise me bad, you know what I mean? Words make sentences, sentences make paragraphs, and paragraphs make those pages. How cool is it that we are here being a part of the Washington College community? I'm so proud of all of us and the opportunity to have this shared experience with our SCEs. This non-linear powerhouse will seem most confusing at the start, but as you gain momentum, I know your intellectual wheel will be unstoppable. Part 2 of this video will dive into the meat of what I have identified as a foolproof, cyclical, rinse and repeat SCE process. Can you imagine how dark it is inside a cocoon? That little guy just has to trust the process. This cycle we all know will produce beautiful results. I have put together a 5-part SCE scientific rhythm to carry your lumpy caterpillar blobbiness into the full radiance of a defined butterfly. By breaking down this process, creating this metaphor, and referencing my pro tips from part 1, I hope to give you the momentum for motion. Be fearless like the caterpillar, and once you begin, the more revolutions you can make through your cycle, the more evolution and strength your final SCE can have. Starting at the top, going clockwise, the cycle is laid out as follows. 1. Non-negotiables. 2. Topic. 3. Research. 4. Write. And 5. Refine and share. Non-negotiables will come in 2 parts. 1. The rules as laid out by the English department or whatever department you are writing for. And 2. Your own personal non-negotiables. For each department, you will need to meet guidelines and eventually deadlines on things like your number of academic articles, mastering skills like close readings and bibliography formatting, choosing an advisor, the pageature of your final product, and other essentials that can be put on an inventory list. Creating this list will help you prioritize and manage your time. Don't be discouraged if SCE guidelines are not simply a search away on the website. This is in the long run for your benefit in an effort to give you the ultimate freedom in what you are creating. With freedom comes great responsibility, so you should make sure to have your own non-negotiables as captain of this ship. For example, I wanted my English SCE to be involved with the importance of graphic art, as well as to somehow be tied to my roots in Baltimore. These things gave me confidence because these were areas I had already felt like I had a novice understanding and could easily find my way into the academic dialogue. It is important for you to have authority in your own work. Step 2. Topic. At the beginning of this step, the only thing you need to do is look inside yourself to identify what you like, what defines you, and what your strengths and weaknesses are. As you look inside yourself, it will be easier to diagnose what style will best suit you. I recommend that your main source be short so that it is not painful to read and reread it. I recommend your topic be littered with academic research, and I recommend you utilize movies and TV series about books to your advantage. As you learn the things you are drawn to and the subjects you want to be around, it will be easier to pick a topic, and each time you visit back to this area, make it more and more specific. This will be part of your cycle where you will eventually work and rework your thesis more than likely to the very last day. Step 3. Research. Read, read, read. You will undoubtedly have a chance to read many academic articles before you truly dive headfirst into your SCE research. Use these opportunities to start to develop your prowess for identifying strong quotes, good writing, and reliable information. I can't stress enough to use your junior seminar to propel your research. There is no doubt already a scholarly conversation about your topic going on. Make sure that you become a part of that. Washington College already has many classes that could be used to fuel your specific research. In order to fuel my research on Frederick Douglass, I took classes like African American History and African American Lit. These classes allowed me to fill requirements I needed to graduate and gather invaluable research for my SCE. Libraries, librarians, and docents can be invaluable during this part of your process, as well as other established experts, like many of the professors we have on campus. I recommend taking advantage of COVID remote opportunities. Zoom calls internationally allow fluid information exchange. Don't be shy to reach out. If you want to talk to someone, ask. If you want to go somewhere, reach for it. Chances are people are willing to help and make time for an undergrad student. If you are willing to use your imagination, there are resources to propel you. For example, the Sophie Kerr grant enabled me to travel the whole Northeast and follow Frederick Douglass's footsteps through the country. This money put me in places I needed to be and even helped me find newspaper articles that Douglass had written for a paper in Massachusetts. Step 4 is the simplest. The more you write, the better your writing will be. Brainstorm, outline, word banks. Check out the Writing Center. As you begin this process, it matters not what you write about, just get comfortable doing it. Don't fight formatting and bibliographies, just take baby steps and remember being consistent is half the battle. Step 5, refine and share. This is your space to reflect. A strong bond with your advisor can really help to guide this step, but sharing with anyone and everyone is extremely beneficial. I like to share and read my work out loud to my dog Zelda. She is one of my biggest supporters. Check in with your peers and see what they are doing. See if alumni research from the past could help you. Attend free events where people you don't normally interact with will be. Take advantage of free food opportunities. These are also great places to find people who you can flesh your ideas out with. It is okay to change your mind. It is okay to not use material. And it is also overlooked to use material strictly because you disagree with it. These moments of reflection can help you shed clearer light and propel you on your next cyclical move. This is also the place I think about what I refer to as the fifth element, the je ne sais quoi, or what Austin Powers would describe as the I don't know what. This whimsical, never-before-seen quality and fusion of ideas unthought will turn your SCE from an everyday read to a mind-boggling masterpiece. Getting started will absolutely be the hardest part. Be sure through the entirety of your journey to do your best to take good notes on the things you read. This can save you a lot of time and easily allow you to revisit the work that you have already done.
Oh, good. Hopefully we'll be able to get out of here soon.
Part 3, SC Existentialism. I'm sure you're wondering, why? What is the purpose here? How is this different from any other senior thesis? Starting my Washington College journey and my SCE project, I felt like I had the odds stacked against me. I was an untraditional student and I hadn't been in school in almost a decade. I had already attended 3 other universities in my undergrad career, and because I was so far along with my credits, I only needed 3 semesters to graduate. This meant I had a year and a half to figure out, understand, and complete my project. Utilizing junior seminar during my first semester, I quickly got in the swing of things and landed on my topic of Frederick Douglass. Douglass honored my non negotiables of being rooted in Baltimore. I thought Douglass would be a great subject for a graphic novel. The subject tackled current, relevant events on race relations. Frederick Douglass's autobiography was short and easy to read, and the amount of academic research that surrounded this man was insurmountable. Through my senior year, I used every opportunity to write about Douglass and work on my SCE in any class that would let me in order to make use of my time. This allowed me to get feedback from a wider audience, work and refine, cut and paste, reorganize and rethink, and overall work my SCE cycle so that what was left was focused and cohesive. It very quickly became a passion project for me. Connecting Douglass to hip hop culture enabled me to write pages about topics I loved, like Tupac Shakur and his role as an African American leader that paralleled Douglass's in so many ways. I made art, I met some of the most talented artists and fellow Dougarians, I was involved in public debates, I made the paper, I traveled the country with my dog, I made merchandise, and I have a blog spot completely self-created. My SCE is still a part of my life today. I hope to be a live actress performing as Douglass's second wife, Helen Pitts, in my near future.